Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do under these very difficult circumstances because of course, as of today, we are now in as of Wednesday morning at midnight, we're now in tier 3. For some reason you can't hear me. I don't think. Hello mate, welcome back. Don't think you can hear me. For some random reason. Please let me know if you can hear me, guys. Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. It's doing it again. Oh dear. No comments coming in to say what's going on. Can you hear me or not? Can you hear me or not? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, maybe my earphones are playing up. That's fine. Not a problem. Issue. Okay, so as always, yeah, I don't know why I can't hear myself on this. So anyway, as long as you guys can hear me, that's the main thing. That's all cool. So as always, guys, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some very, very nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from up here. And also some Admiral and Umbro West Ham colour inspired, so basically claret and blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts. And as always, guys, any purchases you make through there for basically, come on, it's coming up to Christmas. Let's get some nice gear in there, and I'll be donating the commission to the charity that's rolling along on the ticker at the bottom here, the Thames Iron Supporting Food Banks. So go, by all means, go and give your support there. So as always, guys, as you can see from the image here, this is the Fantasy League roundup. So we're just literally going to be talking about talking about the movements in the table, and it's good to see the youngster being in the chat as well. I don't think you're in the league here, mate, but let us know. Anyway, so let's jump straight on to the Fantasy League table. Okay, so let me just bring all my notes up so make sure. I'm very, very paranoid about people not hearing me, so you can hear me, so that's fine. Not an issue. Right, so let's get that out of the way. Okay, so for the 6th week in a row, Declan Edwards' Henley's Yellows are rock bottom of the table with in 69th position with 31 points on the board and 377 points on the board so far this season. For the first time, he's actually moved up a table position. Nick Marsh has actually jumped up 2 places. So Marshy, I know he's been very worried about his table movements, but we'll come on to that in just a moment. Dropping down 1 place is Darren O'Toole's The Tools, dropping down from 67th to 68th, as I said, because Marshy's actually been listening to me for the last couple of weeks and has actually changed his Fantasy League now. But Darren, your team has picked up 24 points this week and 404 points on the board so far this season. Darren, if you're watching this broadcast, please do change your lineup, because you've got a couple of players in there that are just not going to be coming back for a little while, so please do change your lineup. So Marshy has moved up from up 1 place from 67th to 68th, picking up 61 points this week and 428 points on the board so far this season. So well done with your team. Hashtag GSBOUT. Vinny Yellop's Vinny United is again for the 2nd week in a row sitting at position 66 with 43 points on the board and 440 points on the board so far this season. Also, for the 3rd week in a row now, Peter Smythe's Interesting Times is sitting at 65th with 31 points on the board and 443 points on the board so far this season. Paul Curran's Curran FC for the 2nd week in a row is sitting at 64th place in the table with 25 points on the board this week and 460 points on the board so far this season. Dropping down 1 place from 62nd to 63rd is Jack Smith's FC Ket Keith with 40 points this week and 486 points on the board so far this season. Also dropping down 1 place from 61st to 62nd is Ivan Martinez Lorente Slayer 666 with 35 points this week and 494 points on the board so far this season. Moving up 2 places from 63rd to 61st is Rich Cook's Olay, picking up 58 points this week and 502 points on the board so far this season. Jake Crump's Nice Kosh For the second week in a row now, is sitting at 60th place with 55 points this week and 526 points on the board so far this season. Tim Smith's GSBOUT United, again, for the third week in a row this time, is sitting at 59th place with 49 points this week and 538 points on the board so far this season. Michael Slevin, aka Dell, Dell's Hammers. Mikey, or Dell I should say, for the second week in a row now, you are sitting at 58th place on the table with 67 points this week and 564 points on the board so far this season. Also sitting for the second week in a row now is Eddie Holdich's Chicken Tikka Mosala, sitting at 57th place for the second week in a row now with 63 points this week and 567 points on the board so far this season. Ben Fisher's Ben's Golden Boys has dropped down 2 places from 54th to 56th, picking up 41 points this week and 574 points on the board so far this season. Also dropping down 2 places from 53rd to 55th is Ben Harshaw's GSBOUT with 34 points this week and 581 points on the board so far this season. Ian Rollis's Cast Iron has moved up 2 places from 56th to 54th, picking up 68 points this week and 589 points on the board so far this season. And excuse me, Jack Edrup's Jinhei Junior FC for the third week in a row now, sitting at 53rd place with 56 points on the board this week and 594 points on the board so far this season. Up 3 places from 55th to 52nd is Lee Roberts' Corona Casuals, picking up 76 points this week and 602 points on the board so far this season. Chris Green's Hammers again for the third week in a row now is sitting at 51st place with 54 points this week and 607 points on the board so far this season. Martin Russell's Hammers Dudes has dropped down 4 places from 46th to 50th, picking up 43 points this week and 610 points on the board so far this season. Jamie Gill's GSBOUT has dropped down 2 places from 47th to 49th, picking up 46 points this week and 612 points on the board so far this season. Mark Butler's DJ Blokey's WHU is up. For the first time, Mark, you're actually moving up the table. And I'm joking, you moved up last week as well. But you moved up 2 places from 50th to 48th, picking up 60 points this week and 615 points on the board so far this season. Right, Steve Tibby's Misfits United has dropped down 2 places from 45th to 47th, picking up 50 points this week and 618 points on the board so far this season. My team has also dropped down 2 places from 44th to 46th, picking up 49 points this week and the same points as Steve so far this season, 619. James Corder's Vertigon has dropped down 4 places from 41st to 45th, picking up 45 points this week and 625 points on the board so far this season. Up 4 places from 48th to 44th is Lewis Robertson's Scratch the Sack, picking up 61 points this week and 627 points on the board so far this season. Up 6 places from 49th to 43rd is Kenny Patterson's Happy Hammers with 70 points on the board this week and 628 points on the board so far this season. Pavnit Upal's Diop It Like It's Hot has dropped down 2 places from 40th to 42nd I should say, picking up 52 points this week and 634 points on the board so far this season. Peach the 5 foot, your team 11 Grumbles and Grunts has dropped down 2 places, the same as Pavnit. You dropped down from 39th to 41st, picking up 49 points this week and 635 points on the board so far this season. Up 2 places from 42nd to 40th is Chivers 11s by Liam Chivers. Liam, your team picked up 59 points this week and 639 points on the board so far this season. Down 6 places from 33rd to 39th is Chachabi New Pain's Tory 11 with 44 points this week and 646 points on the board so far this season. Same joint tally total as Thomas Davison's 2 Shirlers 1 Cup that drops down 1 place from 37th to 38th, picking up 53 points this week. Holly Worthington's Moyes Are Back in Town has moved up 6 places from 43rd to 37th, picking up 81 points this week and 657 points on the board so far this season. Ian Proctor's Percy's Puppets has dropped down 5 places from 31st to 36th, picking up 51 points this week and 658 points on the board so far this season. Paul Kelly's Heroes is up 3 places from 38th to 35th, picking up 70 points this week and 659 points on the board so far this season. Mike Williams's MWHU hashtag GSBOUT has dropped down 9 places from 25th to 34th, picking up 47 points this week and 662 points on the board so far this season. Will Bellew's Moy's Noise has moved up 3 places from 36th to 33rd, picking up 72 points this week and 633 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Alexis KD's TSM that drops down 3 places from 29th to 32nd, picking up 55 points this week. Also on 663 points, down 1 place from 30th to 31st, is Sam Whittington's Game of Throw-ins, picked up 56 points this week. Jamie Smith's JTFWHU is up 2 places from 32nd to 30th, picking up 61 points this week and 664 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Vitafan's 2,000 points goal, which moves up 6 places from 35th to 29th with 65 points this week. Hitting the number of the beast tally total so far this season, Jason Jewellers' Wet Spam United has dropped down 4 places from 24th to 28th, picking up 54 points this week and 666 points on the board so far this season. Adam Kane's Sochek FC has dropped down 9 places from 18th to 27th, picking up 49 points this week and 671 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Ben Davis's Sunday Pub team that moves up 2 places from 28th to 26th. Ben, you picked up 58 points this week. Sam Cash's Uncle Deck's Egg Rice moves down 3 places from 22nd to 25th, picking up 54 points this week and 673 points on the board so far this season. With a big jump is Amir Raj's Matadule that jumps up from 34th to 24th of 10 movements for movement of 10 places, I should say. That very good movement for you there, mate. 75 points picked up this week and 674 points on the board so far this season. Eden Pickering's What's the Matter has moved up 4 places from 27th to 23rd, picking up 66 points this week and 680 points on the board so far this season. Also up 4 places is Blagos Koskovsky's Flying Monkeys that moves up from 26th to 22nd, picking up 68 points this week and 682 points on the board so far this season. Chidera Okacheyu, Emperor Chidex has moved down 1 place from 20th to 21st, picking up 62 points this week and 683 points on the board so far this season. Ian Sams's Blowing Bubbles has dropped down 3 places from 17th to 20th, picking up 61 points this week and 685 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Darren Higgins' Hammers Untied is at 19th place with 64 points this week and 686 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Matthew Newhoff's Calypso FC that moves up 5 places from 23rd to 18th, picking up 68 points this week. Also picking up 68 points this week is James Edrup's Singhang FC that moves up 4 places from 21st to 17th with 689 points on the board so far this season. For the third week in a row now, Mark English's West Ham is sitting at 16th place with 63 points this week and 690 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Alexander Zaremba's Emily and Lukey WHU is sitting at 15th place with 56 points this week and 691 points on the board so far this season. Jaswinder Upal's Punjab Irons is down 3 places from 11th to 14th, picking up 47 points this week and 694 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Omateo Emmanuel's Duralexa Milin is sitting at 13th in the table with 54 points this week and 700 points on the board so far this season. Or, as I like to refer to it, the reverse James Bond, because that's 007, so it's 700. Philip Wilkinson's Hall of Time, down 2 places from 9th to 11th, with 58 points this week and 705 points and on the board so far this season. Adam Sawyer's Hollow Bollocks is down 2 places from 9th to 11th, with 58 points on the board this week and 715 points on the board so far this season, as we now go into the top 10. Rowan Beckwith's Cupid Stunts is up 2 places from 12th to 10th, picking up 70 points this week and 716 points so far this season. Also picking up 70 points this week is Steph Oates' Unbelievable Jeff. Can't believe you took all the duplicate letters out there. Shame on you. Steph, you've moved up 1 place from 10th to 9th with 70 points this week and 723 points on the board so far this season. Also, joint tally total with David Creighton's Don't Call Me Shirley of 723 points. David, your team picked up 56 points this week, but unfortunately, you moved down 1 place from 7th to 8th. Also down 1 place from 6th to 7th is Adam Leatherbarrows of the Jolly Moys Outing with 57 points this week and 725 points on the board so far this season. Philip Gilbert's Iron Nappers. Excuse me. Iron Nappers is, where are we? Yeah, down 1 from 6th to 7th place, picking up 57 points this week and 725 points on the board so far this season. Up 2 places from 8th to 6th is James Bowles, I should say. Real Loose Ends drops down 2 places, I should say, from 8th to 6th, picking up 67 points this week and 740 points on the board so far this season. Up 1 place from 5th to 4th is Kevin Harlan's Incidental Warriors, that picks up 67 points this week and 742 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Emma Beckwith's Forever Buying Bubbles is sitting at 3rd place with 62 points and 747 points on the board this week so far this season. Richie Higgins for the 3rd week in a row is sitting at 2nd place with 64 points this week and 750 points on the board so far this season, which means for the 2nd week in a row now, Greg Wilcox's Pick Push is top of the pops, shall we say, at the top position, picking up 62 points this week and 752 points on the board so far this season. So thank you very much, guys, for everybody joining in. Ben, welcome back. Who else is here? No, it's just you two just chatting to yourselves, which is good. But Ben, I hope you've been paying attention to where you finished as well, guys. In the next 10, 12 minutes or so, the preview for the Palace game is going to be live. It was obviously recorded before today's announcement that as of Wednesday at 1 minute past midnight on Wednesday morning, London is now back. London and also Essex will be in Tier 3. So unfortunately, nobody's going to be attending the Crystal Palace game, which is a shame. But as always, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Look after yourselves, and check out the preview. It's literally going to be live in 12 minutes. So, and of course, guys, we will have a reduced weekly live chat because obviously on Wednesday, because we've got the Palace games pretty much straight after it, so it'll be about half an hour, 45 minutes, because obviously I've got to prep everything for. It's probably about half an hour. On Wednesday night, because I've got to prep everything for the Palace game. But in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon.